Morning, dear students. Uh, let's open our book, Pencil book. And in previous video, we had completed chapter number 15. The solution of the exercise I have already posted you in the class group. Okay, so there you can collect. Comparison of adjectives. In previous chapter, we had learned that what is adjective and what are different kinds of adjectives. Now, the most important thing, how to use these adjectives, because there are different ways to use these adjectives. So, what is the correct, grammatically correct way to use these type of adjectives in our daily life and during the writing question answers or reading chapters or learning something in English? So if you want to hold the command over this language, English, then we have to learn this type of rules. Okay, we have to observe the rules. What are the different rules and what is the correct way to use these adjectives, and especially when we are comparing two or many persons or things with each other. At that time especially we use adjectives, and that is the application, that is the real use of adjectives when we use it for comparing. Okay, so let's open the chapter number 16 and page number 61. Read the following sentences. First, Ravi is a tall boy. Ravi is a tall boy. Mohan is taller than Ravi. Suppose Ravi is of this much height, then Mohan is above this height. Means he is more higher. Means his height is more than Ravi. Means we are comparing Mohan and Ravi's height with each other. Amit is the tallest boy of the three. Amit is the tallest boy of the three. Here we are comparing three boys, Ravi, Mohan and Amit. But out of these three boys, who is the tallest? Amit. Means if Ravi is of this much height, then Mohan is little higher than Ravi, and Amit is greatest, means he is the highest height. So we can say that he is tallest boy among these three boys. So what do we find here? If you observe these three sentences, you will find three highlighted words: tall, taller and tallest. So this is the main difference. Means these all three are adjectives, but if you observe, there is a little change in their spellings and their pronunciation. It's like tall, taller and tallest. So what is the correct way to use these three degrees of adjectives? We call them degrees. Okay, so first degree is tall, second degree is taller, and the third degree is tallest. So what is the difference between these three or among these three, and what is the correct use of these three? First point, let's read further. In the first sentence, the adjective tall simply indicates that Ravi is tall. In the first sentence, Ravi is a tall boy. If you observe, tall simply indicates that Ravi is tall. It simply defines that Ravi is tall. Nothing is there to compare with anybody. We are talking about only Ravi. We do not compare him with any other boy. Here we are not comparing. This simple form of the adjective is called the positive degree. The positive degree of adjective. Positive degree of comparison of adjective. So that is called positive degree. This is the simplest form, that is called positive degree of adjective. Okay. An adjective in the positive degree refers some quality in a person or thing. Okay, if you are talking about any positive degree, means simply it is defining any object or any person. It is used when we make no comparison at all. We are not going to compare with any other thing or any other person. So at that simple sentence, when we are talking about a single person or single thing and we are qualifying it, so we can use the simplest form, positive degree of adjective. Simple. Second, in the second sentence, the adjective taller. Mohan is taller than Ravi in second sentence. The adjective taller indicates comparison between Ravi and Mohan. Here we are comparing these two boys. Okay, Mohan is taller than Ravi. So we are comparing Mohan and Ravi. So such an adjective is called the adjective of comparative degree. When we are comparing between two objects or between two persons, at that time we can call it the degree of comparison, means comparative degree of adjective. Okay, so an adjective in the comparative degree refers a higher degree of quality than the positive. Means if you see the first sentence and if you see the second sentence, the second sentence contains the higher degree than the first sentence. Means Mohan is having higher height than the Ravi. So we are comparing these two, and the second sentence, the second person Mohan is having the higher degree of quality. Quality, what is the quality? Tall. Tallness is a quality. But who is having the greater degree of height? Mohan. So this is used to compare between two. It is it is used when we make a comparison between two persons or two things. Okay. Now, third. In the third sentence, the adjective tallest indicates that the boy Amit has the quality in the highest degree. Now we are comparing more than two persons. One is Ravi, then second is Mohan, and third is Amit. So we are comparing three persons. So more than 2%, it should be more than 2%. So when we are comparing more than 2% or a group of a person, and who is having the greatest or the highest degree of that quality, particular quality for which we are comparing this group, that is called the highest degree, means superlative degree. The adjective tallest is of the superlative degree. So always remember, superlative degree means the greatest degree of that quality. That is called superlative degree. Nobody is above than him among that group. Okay. An adjective in the superlative degree refers the highest degree of quality. It is used when we compare more than two persons or things. So let's recall, when we are talking about only one person or one thing. So if we are showing the quality, we will use the positive degree, the simple form, positive degree of adjective. When we are comparing two, then we will use the comparative degree. The second degree is comparative degree. It is used to compare two persons or two things. But if we have a group or more than 2, 3, 4, 500 people or 100 things, and then we are comparing who is having the highest degree of any quality, so that time we will use the third type of degree, that is the superlative degree of comparison. Always remember some notes. Okay, always remember, first point, word then is used in the sentence when two people or things are compared. So if you see the second sentence, above in the example, if you see the second sentence, Mohan is taller than Ravi. So if you see, then, so when we are going to compare any two persons or things, we will use this word, that is then, THAN. Don't be confused with this word THEN, because THEN then is different and THAN then is different. Totally, these both are different in meaning. This is used to compare. This is used to compare two things or two persons, but this then is not used to compare. This then is related to time. Just like when, question. Sometimes we ask the questions, then when, कब करने वाले हो आप, so we are saying then, तब मैं करने वाला. We are replying the answer when are you going to Indore? My friend will come, then I will go to Indore. So जब मेरा दोस्त आ जाएगा तब मैं जाऊंगा. So when, then, these both contain E. कब, तब. So these two are used to show the time. When, kab, then, tab. Spelling is same. HEN. Spelling is common. Only W and T is different. Okay. So it is helpful to remember that which when or which then we are using here. So THEN is related to WHEN. When. It is, these both are related to time. But this then, it is used in comparison of degrees. Okay. So word then THAN is used in the sentence when two people or two things are compared. Here in the second number sentence, two peoples are compared. Who? Mohan and Ravi. Mohan is taller than Ravi. So then is used. It is used with the adjectives of comparative degree. It is used with the adjectives of comparative degree. Just like taller. Taller is a adjective of comparative degree. Taller, higher, greater. These are comparative degrees. Just like one more example, Asia is larger than Africa. Asia is larger than Africa. Again, than is used here, and which is the comparative degree of adjective? Larger. Okay, larger. Larger is the comparative degree of adjective. Second, now this degree word, don't be confused about this degree word. Degree word means measurement, the unit of measurement, amount of measurement, degree. Least degree, higher degree, highest degree. This is called degree. Unit, just like 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter. Okay, 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter. So meter is a unit of measurements, just like least degree, higher degree, highest degree. Degree means amount or the measurement of the quality. Okay. Second point, article the is used before the superlative forms, superlative degrees. Just like in the third sentence, Amit is the tallest boy of the three. Amit is the tallest. So the is used always with the superlative degree. Highest, greatest, biggest, largest. Okay, all these superlative degree, when we are using the superlative degree, superlative means among the highest among the all. That is called superlative degree. Highest quality of a quality among the group. So the second thing, First thing we have to remember, than is used. Second thing we need to remember, the is used with superlative degree, highest degree, just like the tallest, the greatest, okay, the highest, the biggest, the largest, okay, all with this superlative degrees we always use the. Remember some exercises when some fill in the blanks, in the some filling the blanks, the sentence is written, Amit is blank tallest boy in the class, and we need to fill article, three articles, a, n, the. We have only three articles in English, a, n, the. So we had need to fill here. So if you remember this rule that just before the superlative degree we always place the article, the tallest, the highest, so that here you will secure 1 mark. Okay, so these are the rules you need to always remember, always memorize. Just like for an example, Everest is the highest mountain in the world, the highest. Now highest is a superlative degree, that's why we had used the article with superlative degree. So two things you need to remember, with comparative degree you will use than, and with superlative degree you will use the article, and with simple or positive degree you need not to use anything. Third point to be remembered, adjectives have 3 degrees of comparison. That is the main thing which we are learning here. What is comparison of adjectives? So what are the 3 degrees of comparison? That is our motto to learn in this chapter. This is the main thing which we are going to learn in this chapter. Adjectives have 3 degrees of comparison: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Always remember these 3 degrees. Okay, this is the basic main thing of this chapter that we need to learn. Young, younger, youngest. This is an example. Young is the simple degree, positive degree. Younger, when we compare anybody else who is more having that quality than this one, younger than youngest. Okay, so positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. With comparative degree, younger we will use than, and with superlative degree, youngest we will use the. That you need to remember always. Now let's see, let's observe these tables. Now let's study these tables. Here we are provided with some common adjectives which we generally use in our daily life or in our writing or reading something. So we need to learn this. These are very basic. This much of words you should always remember if you want to learn English language perfectly. Okay, and it will be helpful to you in other subjects also, in science, SST, in every subject. Your medium is English, so you should know what are the correct use and where to use this correctly. Okay, the formation of comparative and superlative degrees by using positive degrees, because if you see there are 3 columns. First column shows the positive degree, second column shows comparative degree, and the third column shows superlative degree. So we need to learn always this. Okay, always learn or remember these things. Just like first is, by adding ER and EST. This is the most common thing which we learn in this chapter, that suppose in positive degree we need not anything, but in comparative degree and superlative degree what we need to do. Here is a simple word but in comparative degree we will add er. This is the very basic formation, and est, that is added at the end of this word to make comparative degree and superlative degree. Just like tallest is the superlative degree when we add est, and if we add er, taller is comparative degree. So just like, let's learn this table, okay? And out of this table you will be asked in the questions in exams. Bold, you know who is bold? One person. So suppose that boy is very bold means he is very strong, and he is very frank. He don't have any fear of anybody, so we can call him bold boy. Bold, bolder, boldest, okay? Clever, intelligent. Clever, cleverer, cleverest. Dark, darker, darkest. Great, greater, greatest. Hard, harder, hardest. So like these are the formation of the simple formation of the comparative and superlative degree. Second thing, how to make this? The second thing is also by adding er and est same way, but what is the difference? In some words we double the last letter of the spelling, okay? The last letter of the word, just like big, big, so g is doubled, double g is used, then we add er and est. That you need to remember, you need to memorize, because this spelling you need to learn only. Big, so bigger, bigger, and biggest, biggest, means the last letter of the word is doubled. Then we added just like big. Here we have only single letter g, but when we make it comparative degree, we double it first, then we add er, double g, bigger and biggest. So you need to focus here that some letters are doubled, so you need to remember in big, bigger, biggest. Dim, you know, dim means just like light. If you are riding bike or scooty at that time, or in cars you have dimmer, means straight light, highlight, and dim light. Dim light means when the light is very dim, less in brightness, dimmer. So dim, dimmer, dimmest. Fat, fatter, fattest. Hot, hotter, hottest. Mad, pagal, mad, madder, maddest. Third rule, by adding r or s and st to the positive degree. Here we don't add e, because e is already given at the end. If you see these 5 examples, so e here and e here is already in the positive degree. So that's why we only need to add r or st. We don't repeat e, otherwise it will become double e. So in that spellings here where we find already e, so we don't repeat it. We only need to add r and st. So what are these type of spellings you have to learn? Just like able, just like I am able to write on the board. I am able to write means मैं लिख सकता हूँ. I am able. You are not able. आप नहीं लिख सकते because you are sitting very far from me and I am very near to this board. So I am able to write it. Okay. You are not able. सो एबल मीन्स जो कर सकता है, योग्य. एबल, abler and ablest. Brave, braver, bravest. Close, I am very close to board, but I am very very far from you. Okay, you are at your home and I am in the school, so distance is very far, but I am very close to board. Okay, close, closer, closest. Fine, finer, finest. Large, larger, largest. Fourth table, last one. By changing y into I before adding er or est to the positive degree. Again we are adding er or est, but when the positive degree is ending with y, we change y into I, then we add er and est. One little change, that is y is removed and I is placed instead of y. Just like busy, in the spelling busy you will find y, but here in busier and busiest you will not find y, because y is converted into I. So you need to remember this also. Busy, some person is very busy, he is not free. Busy, busier, busiest. Dirty, dirtier, dirtiest. Easy, easier, easiest. Funny, funnier, funniest. Happy, happier, happiest. Okay, let's come to the page number 63. Turn of the page. Table number 5. By adding er and est to the positive degree when it ends in y preceded by a vowel. Just like gay, gayer, gayest, gray, grayer, grayest. Gray word is generally used for the color gray. When you mix white and black, you will find gray color. Okay, do you remember gray color? Okay, so next table, these two are exceptions. Okay, now because here we didn't change y to I, so these two spelling you will learn that this is the exception from this table. Okay, this is not included in this table, that these two words don't follow this rule. Okay, just to remember only. Table number 6. By adding more and most before the positive degree. That is the main thing. These two table, these last two table, you need to learn you by heart. Okay, you just have to memorize these words, otherwise you will make mistake, because this doesn't follow this rule. Some of the words or some of the adjectives who don't follow this rule. So these are the things. Okay, these are the words who don't follow this rule. So you need to learn. Just like active, beautiful, careless, deficient, and exciting. These are the 5 examples which don't follow this rule, rather they follow this rule. What is the rule? When we make the positive degree, comparative degree, we add, suppose this is positive degree, we add more. And here to make the superlative degree, we use most. We don't change in the main spelling, but we add more and most. Just like active, he is an active boy, but he is more active than his. We cannot use activer or activest. Okay, we can use this person is very active, but that person is more active than him. More active. And if there are 5 or 10 person, persons are standing here and I can select one that he is the most active person in the group. Most active person. So this word active don't follow this rule, but it follow this rule. Beautiful. She is a beautiful girl, but that girl is more beautiful than her, and that girl is the most beautiful, because we use the with the superlative degree, the most beautiful girl in the class. That is careless, more careless, most careless. Deficient. Deficient means less in amount, very little, that is called deficient. कमी हो जाना, it is very deficient in our class means बहुत कम मात्रा में होना, little. Deficient, more deficient, most deficient. Exciting, more exciting, most exciting. Now table number 7. There are some more words which we generally use, just like intelligent. Intelligent, more intelligent, most intelligent. But for clever, we use clever, cleverer, cleverest. 7th table, that is also you need to remember or learn by using irregular, comparative and superlative forms of the comparison. Irregular means here we have some regularity, means the same is applied in the both cases. Here we in the previous tables we found some similarity, that here we are reading er to every word. Here we are using est. There is some uniqueness, some common procedure is followed for all the words. But what is irregular? Irregular means they are different for the different adjectives. So these are called irregular. They don't have any regularity. We don't compare with anything else, or we cannot follow the common rule for all. That's why they are called irregular comparative. Just like bad. Bad, this is very bad, he is a bad boy. But if we are comparing two people, that this boy is very bad, but this boy is worse than him. If we are comparing, so we cannot say better or baddest, we can say worse. This situation is very bad. Today the situation due to corona is very bad, but upcoming 2 months will be worse condition. Worse condition means with compared to today's condition, after 2 months will be worse, इससे भी ज़्यादा खराब होने वाला है. And worst means after 3 months the condition would be worst, सबसे बुरी होगी. So bad, worse and worst, that is only for example. Don't panic, okay? Don't fear, don't afraid, nothing is going to be bad. Far, you know this word far is used for 2 reasons or for 2 purposes: to measure the distance or to measure the time. Just like I am far away from you, because you are at your home and I am in the school, so there is a long distance between us. So you are far away from me, so I am showing distance, okay? But if I say want to show the time, that if you see far in the future, you will find the solution. Means far in the future means टाइम में अगर आप बहुत आगे जाके सोचोगे तो आपको सॉल्यूशन मिल जाएगा. सो फार इन द फ्यूचर मीन्स इन टाइम. सो इफ वी मेजर द टाइम, okay, that time we can also use far. So far, suppose distance, farther, farthest, far, farther, farthest, if I am talking about the distance. And if I am talking about the time, far, further, furthest. Okay. Good, better, best. We cannot use good, gooder, goodest. It is wrong. Just like bad, worse, worst. So same wise, good, better, and best. Okay. This time I have secured good marks. But in the PT2, I will secure better marks. Means with comparison to PT1, I will secure better marks in PT2, means higher mark. And at the end of the final year, in the final exam, I will perform best. I will show my best. So that is an example. Good, better, best. Late, later, latest. Okay. Little, little, less, least. That you need to remember. I have already little chocolate or little something sugar. I have little chocolate. He has less sugar than me. I have little, already I have little, but he has less than me. Less. So when we are comparing, he has less than me. And that person have least. Least means among all of us, he has the least amount of sugar, means सबसे कम उसके पास. So when we are comparing less and when we are talking about the superlative degree कि सबसे कम उसके पास है, so least. Okay, so that you need to remember. Many, I have many pens. मेरे पास तो बहुत सारे पेन हैं. But रमेश हैज मोर पेन्स देन मी. लेकिन मुझसे भी ज़्यादा तो रमेश के पास है, मोर पेन्स. एंड सुरेश हैज मोस्ट पेन्स विथ हिम. मोस्ट मीन्स सबसे ज़्यादा तो उसी के पास है. नाउ दिस इज फॉर काउंटेबल नाउन्स. पेन इज काउंटेबल, बट when we are talking about uncountable noun, just like milk, I have much milk. मेरे पास बहुत सारा दूध है. बट ही हैज मोर मिल्क देन मी. लेकिन उसकी गिलास में तो मुझसे ज़्यादा मिल्क है. एंड अंकित, ही हैज मोस्ट ऑफ द मिल्क इन हिज ग्लास. मीन्स उसके पास तो सबसे ज़्यादा है. सो दैट इज द कंपेरिजन. But when we are comparing countable nouns, then many, more and most are used. And when we are talking about uncountable, at that time we use much, more and most. So more and most are common, but here many and much is different. Old is again, this word is having two meanings. One meaning is old then purana. ओल्ड फर्नीचर, ओल्ड बिल्डिंग, पुरानी है, बहुत पुराने समय की. एंड वन ओल्ड इज यूज्ड फॉर द एज ऑफ अ पर्सन. ओल्ड पर्सन मीन्स बूढ़ा आदमी. ओके, सो इट हैज टू मीनिंग. सो इफ वी टॉक अबाउट पुरानी चीजें, देन ओल्ड, ओल्डर, ओल्डेस्ट. ओके, ओल्ड, ओल्डर, ओल्डेस्ट. बट इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द एज ऑफ सम पर्सन, सो ओल्ड बड़ा है, एल्डर उससे ज़्यादा बड़ा है. व्हेन वी कंपेयर दैट हु इज एल्डर अमंग दिस थ्री चिल्ड्रन, हु इज एल्डर. एल्डर मीन्स कौन किससे बड़ा है. एंड हु इज द एल्डेस्ट इन दिस क्लास, सबसे ज़्यादा बड़ा इन इस क्लास में कौन है, एल्डेस्ट. व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द एज ऑफ सम पर्सन. ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल यू नीड टू memorize. You have to memorize these things. Now let's talk about some rules are given here. General rules for correct uses of degree of adjectives. Degree of adjectives: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. 3 degrees of comparison. Some adjectives such as prior, senior, junior, superior, inferior take to in place of then. I had told that when we use the comparative degree of adjective we always use then. But these, remember these five, at least these five you should remember. Prior, prior means उससे पहले, पहले के टाइम की बात कर रहे हैं. Prior than him. Senior, junior, superior, inferior. These 4-5 words you remember, these 4-5 adjectives you remember. They don't take then with them, but in place of then we use to. So what is the correct use? Whenever you are using these 5 adjectives, comparative degree of these adjectives, then don't use them, rather you use to in place of then. Just like, for example, the questions had been asked prior to my arrival. Prior to my arrival. Prior than my arrival is not correct. Prior to my arrival. My arrival means मेरे पहुंचने पे, मेरे पहुंचने के. प्रायर मीन्स पहले ही, टाइम की बात कर रहे हैं, प्रायर. सो द क्वेश्चंस हैड बीन आस्क्ड प्रायर टू माय अराइवल. मेरे आने से पहले क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था, तो प्रायर के साथ टू आएगा. प्रायर टू. दे आर सीनियर टू मी इन द ऑफिस, और दे आर सीनियर टू मी इन द क्लास. आई एम जूनियर. I am junior to them and they are senior to me. So for junior and senior we use to. Hari is junior to Mohan in experience. Hari is junior to Mohan in experience. This model is technically superior to its competitors. Model, we use different models. So this model of the any plan is technically superior. Superior means better to its competitors. So better than, superior than, we cannot use superior than. Superior to its competitors. Modern music is often considered inferior to that of the past. When we compare the modern music and the music in the past, okay, old songs and new songs, so generally people often considered the modern music inferior. Inferior means low level. Superior means better level, higher level. So inferior to the past, okay, not inferior than. So remember these things. Now double comparative and superlative should not be used. What is wrong and what is correct is, it is mentioned here. One example, Mohit is more taller than Mohan. Here we are using double rules. One, we are using taller because we add er, so it is already a superlative comparative degree, taller, but we are using more taller. So this is how we are using the wrong use. Means either you can use this or you can use this, but we are using both of them. So that is wrong. More taller is wrong. Mohit is taller than Mohan. Only taller, because taller is already a comparative degree. We don't need to add more taller. Okay. So that is the correct. Now on page number 64 we have some exercise. So you need to fill this exercise with pencil in your book, and I will send you the correct answer, correct solution. Then you will match and you will give yourself marks. Okay. Thank you. Take care. Bye.